welcome to Aviation Pulse Africa. I am still your host, Akoni Eniola. We are live here at Muritala Mohammed International Airport, where the launch for Operation Go Cashless is going to take place. Here at the toll gate at Muritala Mohammed International Airport. Come meet us and see how it goes.
Very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome you all to this very important event where the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria is launching the Operation Go Cashless. The cashless mode of operation, we don't want to go much again. We're trying to drive efficiency, we're trying to drive seamless facilitation approach to ensure improved service delivery for our customers. So we're going to start off right away, and I will humbly request us to please stand as we take the first stanza of the Nigerian national anthem as our opening prayer. So may I request us to please stand as we take the first stanza of the Nigerian national anthem. Thank you very much. At this junction, it is my pleasure to invite the Director, Chair and Business Development, who is the host for this event and the brain behind this initiative to please address this meeting as we proceed. Please put your hands together as I call Ms. Joy. Thank you very much.
Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I would trust us to welcome our MPC, Mrs. Olupoli Kuku, ably represented by the Director of Public Affairs and Postman Protection, Mr. Levi Adebiri. I also want to welcome members of the FAAN family who have been a huge support for us for the past 10 months. When we thought of initiative to come up with a product that will help us transition into a cashless government experience. A special welcome as well to our esteemed stakeholders and our partners, Space Staff, and to our friends from the media, whose role in sharing the story is vital to this country. We are really delighted to have you all here as we unveil this laudable initiative. I would at this point want to hand over to our MPC to hear our speech. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It's a great honor to represent the Managing Director, who is on top of this program, but for some very urgent and exigent matters, she is unavoidably absent. Let me first of all recognize fellow directors that are here, members of the FAAN management team, our valued stakeholders, our technology partners from Paystar, distinguished guests. It is with immense pride and a deep sense of responsibility that I address you today on a landmark initiative that marks a significant leap forward in our journey to transform Nigeria's aviation sector. We are not just launching a payment system, we are fundamentally reshaping the experience at our airports and reinforcing our unwavering commitment to accountability, transparency, and excellence. Therefore, on behalf of the entire board and management of the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, and in a strategic partnership with Paystar, I am proud to officially announce the rollout of Operation Go Cashless. This is comprehensive. It's a cashless and contactless payment solution that will be deployed across all our airports. We are beginning this national rollout with our flagship international gateways, the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, and the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja. Effective today, September 29, 2025, the collection of physical cash will be phased out gradually at all FAAN revenue points. This includes our airports, our access gates, car parks, and our VIP and protocol lounges. What does this mean for our passengers and airport users? It means faster, seamless, and more secure transactions. It means saying goodbye to delays and inconveniences associated with cash handling. This move is a direct response to your demand for modern, efficient, and world-class service. Beyond convenience, the initiative is a cornerstone of our strategy for enhanced accountability and sustainable revenue growth. I wish to congratulate the Director of Commercial and Business Development, Ms. Adebola Agumbiade, and her team for coming this far and bringing this project to life. I wish you all the luck. I think that's not resounding enough. She's been working round the clock for 10 months, and I think she deserves the applause. So I wish you luck, and we hold you to your promise to triple our revenue in the coming months. There is no hiding place for her. All right, let me be clear here. Ladies and gentlemen, by significantly reducing our reliance on physical cash, we are building a system that is inherently more transparent. Every transaction will be electronic, traceable, and secure. This directly enhances our revenue assurance capabilities, ensuring that every naira due to the authority is duly collected and accounted for. This is not just good for FAAN, it is a testament to our commitment to national development and fiscal responsibility. Furthermore, embracing these digital trends ensures that our airports remain competitive and aligned with global best practices. We are sending a clear message to the world that Nigeria is open for business with infrastructure that meets international standards. We understand that change can be challenging. Therefore, we have taken deliberate steps to ensure a smooth transition for everyone. We have deployed trained brand ambassadors at access gates and terminal areas. Their role is to guide you, assist with onboarding, providing live demonstrations, and answer any questions you have. We are introducing the FAAN Go Cashless card today, available at all airport access gates in Lagos and Abuja. I encourage you to collect yours and to activate and fund it immediately for your different transactions at the airport. This launch is a critical milestone
but is not the final destination. FAAN remains steadfast in its commitment to continuous improvement. Following the successful implementation in Lagos and Abuja, we will systematically expand this cashless policy to all other parts nationwide in a phased manner. So I wish to thank Mr. President, Senator Bola Tinubu, for his evergreen interest in the growth of the aviation sector. I also appreciate warmly our indefatigable Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Mr. Festus Keyamo, SAN, for encouraging our innovations and supporting us immensely. This is a new day and a new dawn for FAAN. A dawn defined by technology, driven by efficiency, and dedicated to serving you, the Nigerian people, better. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your attention, and we are happy to introduce Operation Go Cashless.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to hear from our technical partner. And it is my pleasure to call Mr. Fisayo Olawale, the Director of Commercial and Public Sector Officer, to address this meeting.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. Good morning to everyone present. First of all, I'd like to start out to say that for everyone who's in this room today, you have no idea how lucky you are, because you're literally the first people to witness history in the making today. For the first time ever in Nigeria, we are launching a contactless, especially the first and arguably the biggest contactless use case in Nigeria at our airports. This is truly, truly remarkable and innovative, and I think this deserves another round of applause for the parents. So, the future isn't coming, it's here already, and I'm really proud to be assisted with the Federal Airports Authority to launch this project today. Today, together with the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, we are proudly launching the first and the biggest contactless payments use case in Nigeria. This milestone marks a historic step towards modernizing how millions of people experience our airports going forward. For travelers, what they can expect is speed, ease, and peace of mind, no fumbling for cash, no delays, just seamless movement through one of the country's most important infrastructure, which is our airports. But the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, again, it's a leap forward towards efficiency, transparency, and the kind of infrastructure that sets a new standard for aviation in Africa. This is the first of its type in all of Africa, and it's truly, truly remarkable. But this is bigger than just the airports. By embedding digital payments into the critical national infrastructure, we're laying the foundation for a truly cashless Nigeria, one where everyday transactions are faster, safer, and more inclusive. This is just the beginning of what's possible when technology and public institutions come together with a shared vision to unlock outsized value for every Nigerian. Thank you very much.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for a technical demonstration. The live simulation of Operation Go Cashless. So I'd like to invite Mr. to please meet that.
At an access gate or at any factor, scan the QR code and visit www.cashless.faan.ng. Register your prepaid card from the dashboard. Create an account by entering your name and phone number. Verify your account with the OTP sent to your phone number. Fund your account by making a transfer to your wallet account number. Register your prepaid card from the dashboard on the web page. The card is now ready for use at any FAAN payment point. Just tap and pay. Obtain a FAAN prepaid card at the access gate or at any FAAN terminal. Scan the QR code or visit www.gocashless.faan.gov.ng. Register your prepaid card from the dashboard. Create an account by entering your name and phone number. Verify your account with the OTP sent to your phone number. Fund your account by making a transfer to your wallet account number. Register your prepaid card from the dashboard on the web page. Card is now ready for use at any FAAN payment point. Just tap and pay.
Director and other directors here present, the RGM, and general managers. Welcome to this special session. Ask questions relevant to what we are launching today. MTCE and director, let me just say something before I hand over to the first questionnaire. I believe that what we are witnessing today is one of the reasons ACI Africa elected our MTCE to its office of the Vice President. There is no doubt that DCPD is working empty stock, and as of today, the Directorate has added another golden feather to earn our 90 the presidential seat in ACI Africa next time they meet. So having said that, please take the microphone to the guy with the best one to the front. Thank you.
My name is my question is, I have two questions. One, you said gradual disengagement of cash payments. What is your timeline? Because I know that those guys are that gate will be locked at this stage. Then my second question is, how much are you earning now? And what's your projected revenue after your disengagement in the next 1 year?
Perhaps can you put in a percentage as to the projection for how this will translate to your revenue? And the second one is, perhaps I need someone to just explain step by step the payment, getting the card, what we've just watched. I would like to have it systematically tabulated so that we can have it captured.
Good morning. My name is Kelvin Osaombo. Though the previous part of my question has been taken care of, but I just wanted you to classify the category of people who will require to use this card. And why did I say that? I know around the airport there are stakeholders who have other instruments they use to assess the toll gates. Could you break it down for us? For instance, the military, the paramilitary, and those who work at the airport, agencies to be very precise. Do they also require to have this card? And if they need to have this card, is there a different template for their own engagement? I think you need to clarify.
My name is Osai Tom. I report for Radio Nigeria. In this era of hacking, what measures or what assurance are you giving Nigerians that this particular initiative that FAAN has introduced will not be a problem at the end of the day? And what assurance again are you giving us that after you start this program, you will actually give us updates blow by blow? Because most organizations always refuse to give us how much they pay on a quarterly or yearly basis. What assurance are you giving Nigeria so that you know you are really working, that the system is working, and that the money you are making, you are plowing it back into the system?
All right. I will pick quite a few. First, there's the issue of how will this translate to revenue. In fact, we believe this will triple our revenue. One of the reasons why this is necessary is because we've suffered leakages in our system based on the cash system that has become the bane of Nigeria. The nation itself is going digital, and cashless is nothing new. It's just that a time came where it's so necessary we needed to upgrade and align with global standard. I think we've delayed for too much. So we are very confident this will work. And in terms of revenue, you know, the tech system, this cashless system is very transparent. And so you can monitor the process and you can easily see how your revenue line is moving, unlike the cash system. So I want to reassure you all that this is something we are focused on, is in alignment with our 6 strategic pillars for the year. And indeed, we are quite positive this will go a long way to turn our own fortunes around at FAAN. Then there's another question. Assurance that this initiative will not be a problem and won't end in a way that tomorrow we begin to tell stories again. I want to say that the world is moving, is marching on, and we are in a global process where if you do not align, you remain in the backwoods of mediocrity. As far as we are concerned at FAAN, it's time to align with global best practice and ensure we get the kind of result we want. So rest assured, we are not taking a step back. We are moving forward. I would like the DCBD to respond to the other questions.
Thank you, Mayedi. First, let me speak on the timeline for the cash disengagement. So as much as we understand that we want to push this project forward and this process, we also need to understand that our users need time to understand the project, the process, how it works, get used to it. But as much as we want to give time, we will not leave it in perpetuity. So for us in FAAN, the plan is to totally eradicate cash by the first quarter of next year. It's going to be gradual, like we said. We're starting with Lagos and Abuja. And even at Lagos and Abuja, we're not going to start with all the gates. We're going to phase it. We'll start with one gate, gradually move to the next, and then until we cover all the gates before we go fully cashless. The other thing I would like to speak on today is other agencies at the airport. Today, we have different modes of payments at access gates and all our revenue points. Let me use the access gate as an example. We have cash, we have regular POSs, we also have the our e-tags. Most of the users at the airport, our stakeholders, have our e-tags. That does not stop. It continues with the current process that it is. It doesn't stop. So for the agencies that are currently at the airport, you have your e-tags, continue your e-tags, nobody is going to stop you. But for others who do not have the e-tags, you can get the cash. This is the card. You can get the cards, load it with as much, the minimum of 1,000 naira. This time will take us through the step-by-step process of how the card works. Load it and use it. So it doesn't disturb the current process that you currently follow at our gates. I will let Lisa speak on security of the card and take us through the step-by-step process of using the cards. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I think that the person who asked the question around security, I think that's a very, very, very critical question, a very important question, so thank you for that. When we set out on this project 10 months ago, the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria went through a rigorous process selecting the right partner for them. And as you can imagine, security and fraud was at the forefront of how they arrived at the partner of their choice. And so I'll just talk to you about one or two things that we have in place to ensure that all these transactions are safely secured. Number one is PayStack abides by global security standards, PCI DSS, which is the level 1 service provider and the highest standard of security in global payments industry today. This means that every transaction follows rigorous requirements for data encryption, storage, and transmission. To take it a step further, all transactions are encrypted and tokenized, which means all of the card information that you can see here are just numbers. They don't mean anything to the everyday user. The encryption and tokenization has been done back end. And so even if somebody gets hold of this card, he's unable to use it in a way that he likes. And so all our card details are encrypted end-to-end using industry standard TLS and SSL protocols during transmission. And Paystack never stores sensitive card information in plain text. So, like I said, we use tokenization, which replaces these card numbers that you're seeing, and they cannot be reversed without the issuing bank. Finally, and more importantly, fraud detection and monitoring. We run real-time fraud monitoring across every transaction using machine learning models and rules tailored for the Nigerian market. Suspicious activities trigger automatic checks, additional authentication, or even blocking before settlement happens. Furthermore, we have authentication layers, so it's 3D secure. So transactions are authenticated using 3D secure 2.0, which enables issuing banks to request additional verification like OTPs or biometrics when needed, especially if you suspect fraud. And this ensures that only authorized users of the card will be able to use it at any time. More importantly, I'd like to highlight the network and infrastructure security as well, because your security covers multiple layers. So all of our systems are hosted in secure, redundant data centers across the country, with continuous monitoring for intrusion detection and denial of service protection. And we also have security patches, and regular audits are conducted in line with global best practices. Possibly the biggest response to this is regulation and compliance oversight. Paystack is a duly licensed CBN entity, so we currently have to make reports and audits to the CBN on how all of our transactions are done, and there are standards that they set for how payments infrastructure or payment transactions happen in Nigeria that we are supposed to follow. We also comply with their cybersecurity guidelines and Nigerian data protection regulation. So making sure that all of, as a sovereign country, all of Nigeria's data is protected on the guidelines. And so we collaborate with FAAN and our banking partners to ensure alignment. Finally, operational safeguards. We have a dedicated 24/7 security and incident report team that monitor all transactions as they're happening in real time. So it's a comprehensive audit trail of all the transactions, ensuring full transparency and traceability of all payments, essential in the airports. In summary, every contactless transaction at our Nigerian airports going forward is going to be backed by PCI DSS certification and using the best fraud monitoring and encryption tools, giving all our FAAN staff, travelers, and the airlines confidence in both the convenience, but more importantly, the security. Thank you.
Paystack will now take us step by step.
All right, thank you very much. Mr. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for us to go through the step after step practical demonstration of how to use this solution. So I would like to call on the Paystack team once again to please take us through this process. Thank you very much.
All right, so the FAAN airport is available at all FAAN access gates in Lagos and Abuja. And once you have obtained this card, the first thing you need to do is to either you scan the QR code here with your phone or you visit the URL. So I'll be demonstrating how to carry out the registration by visiting the URL on the screen here. We start by visiting www.cashless.fan.gov.ng and it will take you to this landing page you can see on the screen there. Yeah, so to take you to this landing page you can see here, and this screen is very, very mobile friendly, meaning that if you have your mobile devices, you can access this screen with no data. So the first thing you will do here is to enter your name, and please, I would like a volunteer here because I already have an existing account here. I would like a volunteer that can help me with this demonstration. So please, let me have your first name. number, please. Verify. 790. Expired 7. So once you have entered these details, you just click on create an account. And for security reasons, you will receive a one-time password that you use to validate that this phone number belongs to you. So please, Mr. Godwin, check your phone and then you have a one-time password. One 6 1447. Click on verify phone number afterwards. It's all about the one-time password. 16. Okay, very valid. Very quickly, cashless program. And once you have created this program, next thing you are supposed to do is to fund your wallet, right? You can access your account details on the dashboard, and we have also sent it to you via a text message. So please, Mr. Gordon, check your phone and help me confirm that. Can you also let us know what the account name is?
That's his name.
So you can see that the account name reads Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria / your name, right? To show that that account number belongs to you. So that for subsequent times that you want to fund your account, all you need to do is just to make a transfer to the account number that has been sent to you. So we are also going to make a transfer to that account so everyone can see how quick the process is. You can only access the transaction history just to know what exactly is going on with that account. So you can see also the account has been funded and the amount has reflected on the dashboard. We've also sent a text message to Mr. Godwin telling that his account has been funded with 10,000 naira, right? So there's a multiple ways for you to confirm your balance on the dashboard. Now, once you have funded your account, the next thing you need to do is to register your FAAN prepaid card. Right, so all FAAN prepaid cards have a unique identifier on them, right? So you have a unique number and you need to make use of these characters here on the card to register your FAAN prepaid card. So I'll just go ahead and do that registration real quick. So there are also cases where you may have multiple cards, right? So you can create an account and you probably want to give the card to your wife, maybe to your kids, your girlfriends, whoever. So you have the ability to label each card that you are registering on the dashboard here. So for Mr. Gordon's card, I will just choose to call it personal, right? Does that work? Yes. All right, fine. So you can see on the dashboard that we have successfully registered the card and an image of the card has been displayed on the screen. This image is exactly the same card you can see here. So now that this registration has been done, the card is now ready to use. So whenever you go to the access gate, tap on premium lounge, right, and you want to make payment, all you need to do is just to tap it on the terminal. You don't necessarily need to tap it, right? You take the card very close to the terminal. That's why it's called that, right? That payment will be made and the amount for that payment will be deducted from your dashboard. You can check the history of that payment and we'll also send you a text message to show you that you have made this payment and what your actual balance is. Also, for subsequent times that you need to fund your account, you might not necessarily need to go to the dashboard. All you need to do is just to make transfer to the dedicated virtual account number that was sent to you after registration. Thank you.
So the idea is that the way we've actually created this product is every account can have any number of cards. So an organization can register, for example, Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, and then you can get up to 20 cards under your account, registered under your account. So you can give those individual cards to your staff. You can fund each card with any amount you want, which is also good for the organization because it can monitor what their staff is doing with the cards. Because at the end of the day, there's a report, there's a statement that shows what was spent on the card, how much was spent, and where it was used. So you are allowed to have a number of cards registered under your account. Also remember that part of what you showed us, there's a place you can label the cards. So at each point in time, this card is for Adebola, this card is for Fisayo. So you have a clear picture of what each of your staff is actually doing, spending the funds that you load the cards on. Just another point, these cards can only be used at FAAN revenue points. Let me clarify some. For example, the VIP lounges. Today at our airports, we have lounges that are managed by concessionaires. The cards cannot be used there because they are managed by a third party. But for all FAAN managed VIP lounges and protocol lounges, the cards can be used there. You can use it at all our car parks, all our access gates. The cards can be used there. We're also hoping to activate the card for our chartered flights. Please also note that the card, you have one card, you can use at any airport. You don't need to get a card for every airport. One card can be used at any of our airports. That's the beauty of the card. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Director of Commercial and Business Development. Now I got some feedback, some questions from here. Like that, please speak to them. Someone asked if the card is free, doesn't come with a cost. And then another person asked if there's a network challenge, if the customer is trying to use the card and there's a network problem. What's the next line of action? Thank you very much.
Thank you for that question. So there's a card fee of 500 naira. Now note that this card does not expire. It's a card that is valid forever. As long as FAAN exists, you can still use the card. So we only take a 500 naira fee when one-off fee. It's a one-off fee. It will never be taken again. That's the only fee that will be taken from your wallet. If you notice, when we loaded his wallet, it was 10,000 naira, but now it's 10,500. So immediately, sorry, it's 9,500, apologies. So immediately you link the card, you register the card in your account, it takes that 500 naira, and that's it. There's never going to be any other charge that is taken from you. Thank you. I'll let Mr. speak on the network challenges.
Thank you very much. In addition to what she said, for combating network challenges, what we have is a robust terminal, which then we refer to as POS, that supports both Wi-Fi and dual SIM cards. So at every point in time, there are 3 layers of network infrastructure running on the platform. Additionally, those platforms are also designed to run offline as a failover. So once the network comes, so transactions can still happen. So the promise that we made today is that everyday Nigerians will start to enjoy speed and seamless transactions, and that promise is going to be true. Even if they get to the terminal, and even if they get to the access gates and there's no network, the terminal will still be able to read the card. It is dying to read the card offline. Once they get network again, they will pull the transactions and to get everything sent to the portal. So there will be no lag, no delay, just tap and go. That is what we promise Nigerians that are going to do about you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fisayo. But before we let you go, I got another very important question here. Assuming a customer's card got damaged or got lost, how does the person recover especially how to get a new card entirely.
While he's putting up the demo, has been everything, even, and I wanted to add something to what I just said now. Also, FAAN is going to allow you to use your regular ATM cards that are able for contactless to pay. So if you get to the terminal and for some reason his card is not with you, you can also bring out your FAAN card and tap and go.
As long
as it's enabled for contactless. So you need to verify which of the issuing bank that card is enabled for contactless.
So yes, we are also envisaged that in cases where one has misplaced their cards or they want to block their cards for some reason, right? And we have created that feature on the dashboard here. So I'll just walk you through how you can block your card or freeze yours. So let's just imagine that Mr. Bobby's card is missing, right? This card that is being highlighted on the screen here. So all he needs to do is just to log in to the dashboard and click on the card here, right? And you can see there is an option here, block the card, right? So I'll just click on block card and deactivate here, right? Now you can see that the card has been deactivated, meaning that it can no longer process payment at the FAAN pay point. For all of a sudden, the Bobby now remember that the SD card is no longer at the office, right? We can return to the dashboard and reactivate the card by clicking activate here. So click on activate card and the card is now ready for use once again.
We invite Ajia Miriam Nasil for the vote of thanks. Thank you very much.
Distinguished guests, the MD Managing Director, Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, the management team, and all distinguished guests here present. Thank you very much for coming for this, the launching of the Pay Cashless card. I'd like to appreciate the Managing Director for her immense support and for developing this, her immense support in developing this initiative, that is the Pay Cashless card, and for the DCBD's relentless effort in making sure that this is a reality. To the Pay Cashless, to the Pay staff, thank you very much, our technical partners, for working with us throughout the program to bring this day to reality. Thank you very much.
Good day and welcome to Aviation Pulse Africa. I am still your host, Akoni Eniola. We are live here at Muritala Mohammed International Airport, where the launch for Operation Go Cashless is going to take place. Here at the toll gate at Muritala Mohammed International Airport. Come meet us and see how it goes.
Respectfully, I'm the Director of Commercial and Business Development to please lead us in the vision to reality in Operation Go Cashless initiative. Before you start, man, I think, can I have your attention, please? To make this lively and swiftly, please, I would like to ask everyone, please, when it's time to clap, let's give them a round of applause so that to encourage them more. Can we give a round of applause to me? Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. The MDC of FAAN, Mrs. Olukumikuku, ably represented by the Director of Public Affairs and Consumer Protection, Mr. Henry Abemire. My fellow directors present, into reality. And today we're here to celebrate it. In practical terms, what does this mean for us? We are phasing out cash transaction at all participating FAAN revenue points. Our technology partner, Paystack, has deployed contactless payment terminals at our access gates, car parks, and FAAN-managed VIP and protocol lounges. This means that each motorist or customer will use their own contactless cards to make payment. Human involvement in cash collections will be eliminated, thereby removing opportunities for revenue leakages and ensuring that every naira is accounted for. The technological backbone of this system is very robust. Paystack has designed a closed-loop system where NFC card readers are seamlessly connected to their payment infrastructure. Each tap is instantly validated and authorized, ensuring reliability even in a high-traffic airport environment, like our access gates. This system is optimized for speed, accuracy, and purpose convenience. The benefits are transformative. For FAAN, we project a 50% increase in revenue collection from this pilot stage alone. We expect to increase to 75% as we integrate more points, with the goal of tripling our revenue within the first year of full implementation. These additional funds will be strategically reinvested into further infrastructural development across our airports. For our airport users, you will enjoy greater convenience, faster transactions, and reduced risk of theft. This policy also promotes financial inclusion, extending services to those with limited access to traditional banking. For businesses, we have ensured that transaction costs are kept low to protect the profit margins of our business partners. Reliable internet services will be available to support seamless operations as well. An initiative of this magnitude does not succeed without a comprehensive awareness campaign. We have already begun engaging stakeholders through different forums, such as one held at Sheraton a couple of months ago, and will continue to intensify efforts with billboards, social media assets, radio jingles, TV advertising, and posters across our airports to drive adoption. Our dedicated staff members at the access gates have been trained to ensure a smooth transition, and we have established onboarding centers at the access gates, as well as swift communication channels to resolve any technical or user errors promptly. Our roadmap is clear. Full implementation across all FAAN-operated airports targeted for the first quarter of 2026. Furthermore, following the success at the access gates, we intend to expand this cashless policy to other areas, including cargo flights, FAAN-managed VIP and protocol lounges, car parks, and car hire operations. Every month, our access gates in Lagos and Abuja records over 300,000 vehicular entrances respectively. Our VIP and protocol lounges serve thousands yearly, and we believe that we can improve the quality of service to our customers when we can receive payments conveniently and transparently. This achievement would not have been possible without the visionary leadership and unwavering support of our MDC, Mrs. Olupumekuku. Thank you, MD. My sincere gratitude also extends to the management team, my colleagues, my most committed and supportive team, members of the Directorate of Commercial and Business Development, the entire FAAN team, and our partners at Paystack for their dedication towards this project. transformative journey, I call on all stakeholders, partners, and every airport user to join hands with us. Your cooperation is essential for the sustainable success of this laudable initiative. We cannot do it alone. Together, we will set a new benchmark for efficiency, accountability, and world-class service delivery across Nigerian airports. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we put a bigger round of applause to that? Into this laudable initiative by our director. We now move on to the next item. Most of you were itching to ask questions the other time. We now have a session where I've seen road safety here, I've seen some of our concessionaires here. This is time for you to give your goodwill message, ask questions, and the media, this is time for you to ask questions. But I think because the next, after that, is going to be very practical. We are going to do it. All the directors are going to own this program by being participant in whatever we are going to experience there. So question time, do you have any goodwill message?
In case of network issue, do you understand me? At the point of payment, will you ask the driver to park until the network is restored? That's my question.
Thank you very much for that question. That's a very good question. What we have designed, like the DCBD called out earlier, is a very sophisticated, robust terminal that will support Wi-Fi and also dual SIM, which means there is almost no chance of network failure. However, this is Nigeria and things can happen. The POS itself is also designed to accept payments offline, which means even if there's no network, the card will still function. So you can rest assured that there will be speed, it will be seamless, and it will be secure. So you have nothing to worry about. Thank you very much.
I have to congratulate FAAN. I was actually driving past and I saw this. And why I need to congratulate FAAN was part of what we saw in Nairobi, the no corruption zone. And I'm excited that FAAN is starting it and they're using IT. And my fear is, will it work? I just asked a question. Where do we get the card? How does it work? But I saw that it's with Paystack, and Paystack has been successfully, and only during COVID they failed me. But outside that, I was trapped in Turkey. My payment didn't go through. But outside that, it's a way of moving one of the biggest airport systems in Africa to a higher pedestal. If we can implement it successfully without hiccups, I expect that when you implement it, there will be traffic, there will be pile-up, people are going to get confused. But after like a week, sanity is going to prevail. So I congratulate FAAN for this idea, and I hope that at the end of the day, it leads to the no corruption zone vision that we have. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is a good innovation. I think the FAAN is moving to the right direction into the global work practice. Nevertheless, I want to ask if this will be extended to the cargo terminal, where we pay the FAAN charges at the Sako and Nako. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that question. Now, because of the peculiarities of the nature of cargo handling, there are some of your services that will not be able to go on the card because you already have another process that is coming up that will cover that. However, for the external services within the cargo terminal, the pilgrim and cargo terminal, the card will be able to be used for that. For example, the access gate.
Good afternoon, everybody. Greetings from my unit commander. She's unavoidably absent today, so she went for a very important program. So, President, I just want to appreciate the FAAN and the authority for this this initiative. It's a very good initiative. Because majorly we normally have traffic gridlock within the airport and this traffic toll gate environment. Through this policy, I think it's going to enhance and decentralize our work and make our work to be more effective. So, because we want free flow of regular movement within the airport and its environment, so that cases are not the airport environment. Through this cashless policy, I think it should make the airport to be easily accessible and to have a free flow of regular movement. Thank you very much.
In this official event, I would like to respectfully invite to do us a vote of thanks before we get to practical demonstration in the field. Let me respectfully invite JM Commercial Malam Liman Omar Iwan.
Under the leadership of my director, Johnny Adekola Bieni, we sincerely appreciate each and every one for attending this effort making and launching the Go Cashless by our department. We appreciate the director, first chief of staff, the MD, the acting, the representative of the director of security services, the representative of director of airport operation, my director of special duties, my director of corporate affairs, my director, the RGM, the director of cargo, my RGM, and the representative of Vesta, and my GM, especially GM of budget and revenue. You can see what I've been telling you when we are doing the budget presentation, where we have been arguing. We are seeing that there in reality, whereby this revenue, as I was telling you, it will triple. We got all leakages, whereby the revenue improved tremendously. That is why my director, which was saying when we do the budget presentation, we are supposed to make sure that we reduce the percentage from 80 to 20 to 60 to 40. That is what we are doing. Under the director chair, we are making sure we reduce the revenue percentage of electrical to non-electrical. Previously it was about 80 to 20, now we are hoping to make it 60-40. The stakeholders implore you to use this opportunity to either use our intern or keep this time, because we have been having an issue with our stakeholders, especially our internal stakeholders. You have not been patronizing this our access gate. Sometimes we don't appreciate. Let's say the commercial banking or FAAN in the access gate. We like to come and approach and just leave the gate. It is not like that. We implore you now to have this card or use our intern for express program. Once again, on behalf of the Director of Commercial and Research Development, we appreciate
The MDC here represented, directors, and distinguished ladies and gentlemen, general managers yesterday. I would like to inform us that the next two items is going to be done practically there at the field, and thereafter we will see the event to close at that point. But at this point in time, those who supervise us have to see that we have actually gone live on cashless. So the directors are going to show you that they have owned this program. All of them are matching out to be participants actively involved in making sure this works. This cannot be done here and then come back. Please bear with us. Whatever users' experience we have there, let the questions come there to answer.
Yes, we want to make our process seamless, and as it is, we are also trying to block the leakages. So right now, our processes, all our payment revenue points that comes directly to FAAN has to be done through card. So rather than the cash process, that itself is fraught with a lot of challenges. So what we are doing is aligning with global standards and ensuring that we run our airports in a seamless and a green way. That's why we're doing cashless today. Thank you.
My name is Pippa. So this is one of the key innovations that we have come up with as FAAN, and as my directorate, one of our jobs is to ensure that we are able to generate as much revenue as possible for government. And one of the key aspects to that is blocking leakages. The major aspect of leakage that we have is cash collections. So what we have done as a body, as an agency, is to come up with this product which will totally eradicate the collection of cash. So it's a smart, seamless, and very easy process for everyone to use. The cards will be activated and can be used at any of our revenue points within the airport environment.